Go ahead.
Okay, we are live.
Yes.
And today is July the 1st, 2014. And this is our Tuesday night Call of Cthulhu games. This is Tuesday night game 5, session 1. And so in other words, we're starting a brand new Call of Cthulhu game tonight. And Wesley here is the new game master for this one. So
that I am.
Who are we missing?
Let's see. I know Benoit said he couldn't make it to the family thing.
Right.
Ben, I think Ben is only missing right now.
Right. Okay, for those watching, I do have a waiting list of people that want to play Call of Cthulhu. So for Game 6, when this game is over, we're going to get some of you guys in here, slowly but surely.
Awesome.
We'll figure that out when the time comes, because I'm sure this game will last a few weeks.
Yes, it's got some length to it.
Okay.
It's one scenario that will last probably as long as the last campaign we did.
Hey everyone.
Or could end in about 2 minutes.
Who knows how this is going to end?
Wesley, do you want to tell the audience what time period the game is set in, and just a little bit about it, without obviously any spoilers or anything? But
oh yes,
set the stage, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
The time is 1926. Yep, it's a place, a little town called Los Angeles.
It's when I
1926.
1926. Okay.
Yes, so right there in the middle of the height of the old boom, right before that time when Calvin Coolidge was not president, because we're still keeping cool with Coolidge. Oh yes.
God, that's horrible.
Exactly.
That's a terrible joke.
Yeah.
Oh, there'll be many of those.
So it's 1926, and if I caught you guys' emails, I was glancing at them. You guys are a private investigator firm?
Yep, they are in one. I kind of created for all this because it seemed like a pretty good reason to have all of them in advocacy investigating this particular situation.
Okay.
Yes. Well, yeah, they're not running it. And I'll introduce the guys actually running their particular office in a few minutes. But first off, the name of the scenario is called Dream Factory, and it's from the great book Mortal Coils, as put out by Pagan Publishing sometime in the 90s, I think. We'll take a look here.
Yeah.
Yep, here. Where are you? Copyright material. Dang you, Pagan Publishing. Oh, there you are, 1998. Thereabouts. Yep.
I was going to say 98. Yeah.
Sorry, I said 1998 is when it was published. By John.
I've got to reassess my character if it's 1998 we're playing it.
I know.
No. It was written.
Well, I'm in my new home in our new town, and we still have a lot of stuff yet to move, but we're living here. And when we did the Sunday video show, my internet was horrible. So since then, they've come and fixed it, and that was yesterday morning. And so far, no problem. So I think we'll be okay tonight.
Oh, good. So you don't have to yell at them again?
Pardon me?
So you don't have to yell at them again?
Not right now, anyway.
Yeah. Well, my version of yelling is something like goes along the lines of, look, I'm livid, and I'm like, look, I don't want to come off the wrong way. I don't want to be a jerk or anything, but
Sounds like my version of yelling.
That's mine too.
My version of yelling usually involves sounding like an old man in the 1920s.
You start off.
You don't want to mess with me, say? Yeah.
Exactly.
Sounded
Diddly.
flabbering his goop. Ah!
Anyway, I say all that to say this. I will not be in the game too much tonight, but I will keep checking on you guys.
Oh, I'm sure we can kill ourselves without you, Mike.
Awesome.
Oh, thanks a lot. That's great.
Oh, we missed you.
Next week I will try to be more present. This moving thing sucks.
And
So.
Dice Stream works tonight. Yes.
Hmm?
I said, and Dice Stream works for me tonight.
That is a good thing considering you're running the game. It'd be very awkward to have us roll for our demise.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, that would be unnecessarily cruel.
So let me ask a newbie question. We've got 4 players tonight. Is that about average for a Call of Cthulhu game, or?
It depends. Usually, a lot of scenarios I've seen are usually around 4 or 5 people commenting.
Yeah.
6 is usually considered a lot, actually.
Yeah, my old group years ago played with about 6, if I remember correctly.
Well, what I've been told by keepers is the more you have, the less each player gets to interact and play in the game. So
there is that problem, yeah. But about 5-ish, 5 or 6 should be enough if you do it right.
yeah. All right. So it's 1926. Wesley, your players here are members of a private investigation firm, and I'll let you take it from here.
Yep. It is a somewhat warmer sort of day, around 65-ish right now. Yep. Not much rain in the sky right now, and you're all sitting around the office waiting for your boss to come back. Apparently, he's in process to use some sort of big insurance case look into, and so you're waiting and waiting.
Did you say it was LA?
Sorry?
Did you say it was Los Angeles?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There's actually not a lot of rain right now, though. It's rather it's 65-ish and cloudless sky. And it's October 1st, 1926. Al Capone only has recently got shot up in his car and managed to not have a single bullet in him. And so, why don't you guys introduce your characters and talk with yourselves for a little bit till things get started.
Well, I'm Sam Nero. I handle the weird files, and I'm from originally Providence, Rhode Island. Things got a little hot down there, so I figured I'd enjoy the weather out west, if you know what I'm saying. I've been with the firm about 6 months, but I did some jobs before that for about a year.
Anyone else?
Anyone else want to know?
That's a pretty good introduction so far. We'll see where this goes.
You're looking at me. You're talking to me.
All right. I'm Jack Bishop. I used to be a LAPD detective, but unfortunately I messed up a case and got the wrong man arrested and executed, and then it turned out they caught the real guy, which called into question all my previous arrests, so they basically shit-canned me, and here I am working surveillance for jilted husbands.
Hey, whatever it takes to make a living, buddy.
But I'm not bitter.
So he says. Oh, bitter. I'm not bitter.
I'll be back in a bit, you guys.
All right, Mike.
Awesome.
All right, I guess I'll go. I'm Lucy Denbrough. I am a small-town Mississippi girl from a farm. I came to L.A. with my cousin Betty because I was a smart one in the family, and everybody thought that maybe I could take good care of her. I ended up working for the firm because when I needed a job, and Betty wasn't getting anywhere. And, well, she ended up with a bun in the oven after a night on the casting couch, and I decided to stay. Turns out that you can write a whole lot of nice crime stories from working in a private detective agency, so that's what I do. I write under a male pen name and answer the phones.
No doubt there.
My character's name is Brock Larson. Brock was born into a dysfunctional family with an abusive father and a timid alcoholic mother. His teenage years were filled with petty crime like theft, arson, and balls. He signed up for the army and was sent to the Western Front. There he saw his brothers mutilated in way too many ways for him to remember. The few memories that he does have, he tries to block through a combination of cannabis, oil, and alcohol, which is like a tincture. He's addicted to it now that he's like trying to combat like his stress levels pretty much. After the war, Brock attempted to open his own private investigation agency, but taking photographs of cheating spouses couldn't keep the bills paid. So now Brock works with a detective agency.
Awesome. Okay. And now we show up, and now your boss shows up. It's around. Yep. It's around your entrance going. And here we have the finest detective agency in town. No. Not one of the bigger agencies. You don't want them. No. Those boys ain't local. They don't quite know to be discreet, know what I mean. But don't worry. It's all cleared up for you. Yep, so here it is. Yeah, the finest team of... Okay, wait. Pause the robot. He moves his way in. And the boss says, look, busy. And then...
Sure, boss.
And then a couple seconds later, he comes in with someone nicely dressed girl. You'd guess maybe somewhere middle American-ish, like Iowa, thereabouts. Yeah, but from the nicer parts of it, though. Yeah, basically out in the nice parts of Ohio. And she comes in and says, "So here we are. Yep. These will be the people working with you and taking care of everything. Yep. Got. So anyway, don't worry. You know your check's cleared. You know that got the funds there. Got 3 days. It may take like a week or 2. You know. Sometimes these the case take a while, but just tell them everything. And meanwhile, I'll be off making sure that important matters. Let's go." And then your boss abandons this girl in your office. And
You better make sure those checks clear.
Hello, I'm Virginia Morgan. Let's see. Yeah, just let's see. Anyway, there we go. Sorry, look that up for a minute. Hello, I'm Virginia Morgan. Let's see. Just from outside of Alvarez Corners, Ohio. No, not quite Cleveland, but a little bit nicer, you know what I mean. Anyway, yes. Ms. Boss, your boss said that you could help me find my sister. She kind of went missing a few days ago, and the family hasn't heard from her. We're a little worried, and the police haven't been able to find her either.
So where exactly did she go missing?
Well, the police say that she went to Mintz Brothers Studios a couple of days ago, and then they haven't been able to find her since. They don't know. They're saying they're not telling us anything, and
So you did contact the studio.
Well, the police did. The police say they did, but they apparently haven't really found anything so far.
Police always say they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, her name, you may have heard of her. She goes on the name, she's going on the name Laura Angels. Anyone that's giving me a no role in that can feel free to do so.
Alright.
But yeah, so there she was.
Yeah, I made that easy.
Ah, yes. Laura Angel, you heard about her in the papers in there. She's an up-and-coming star. Really just got a really big starring role in the latest movie of the director Alexander Solinsky. There we go. Called Unbroken. There we go. No, it's a really hush-hush project. No one's quite saying what's going on with the plot or anything, but very supposed to be a really breakout role for her.
And way to understand that this studio is the one that's producing this, right?
Ah, yes, Mintz Brothers.
All right.
They produce a lot of romance dramas and really and a couple of low budget action flicks. They're not quite up there with some of the bigger studios. They're around for a little bit longer, but they're doing pretty good.
I just wanted to rule out that it might be a rival studio trying to, work some funny business. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. We haven't heard anything about her about that. This is actually her first part. Actually, no one really taken notice of her before then. She's had a few parts of the movies.
Have you contacted her agent?
Yes. He says he hasn't heard anything from her, and he's really worried. And seemed like a nice man. Let's see. What was his name again? Dang it! I can never quite remember his name. Oh, there we go. No, that's the other guy. Ah, yes. Oh, yeah. Horace Harrison. Yes, that was his name.
Horace Harrison. All right.
Yep. Yeah.
Morris like the cat?
Morris as in M, 2 R's.
Like the cat.
Oh, Morris Harrison. All right.
Yes. Yeah, he was all discovered her, actually. Saw her in a restaurant one day, and that's how she got herself on the screen. You're kind of happy for her, but yeah.
Did your sister happen to tell you any of the places she liked to frequent? Night spots, lunch counters?
Well, she liked to go back to the Starlight Cafe where she used to work, and say hello to the girls there. That's where she just got her first job out here before she got into the movies.
Does she have any gentleman escorts besides her agent?
She never really mentioned too many. I heard her mention a couple of guys. What were their names again? Let's see. Let's see. She mentioned a couple guys. There was a Nathan and a Bobby. There were like a couple extra guys in a couple of sets.
You got last names for Nathan and Bobby?
Yeah, Hendrix and Armbruster. And then there was that Reginald Tyler guy. All them swashbuckling flicks he's been doing.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, but didn't last very long. But
what was this Bobby's last name?
Hendrix.
And then Nathan was
Armbruster. Yes, Armbruster.
Thanks.
I know it's sounds slightly offish, but she said he was alright for a while, but it just didn't work out.
Your sister have any enemies?
No.
Anybody she might have beat out for a role who's looking to have a little revenge?
Well, it was like her first big role. I mean, the only person I could think who didn't possibly beaten out for the role in Unbroken was Claire Negri. But why would she ever heard? I mean, she's like her first part. Didn't have time to make any enemies, I don't think.
Oh,
Well, you
buddy,
never know in this town.
in this world, everybody's an enemy.
What was the name of the actress again?
Claire Negri. The director Alexander Solinsky's girl. They've been in all the other papers. I can't. She's been pretty much every single movie he's done up until this one.
You don't think that might be a little bit of a motivation?
No. Well, Mr. Morris said that he didn't. That she seemed. There's no way that she could be that jealous. I mean, it's only one movie, and it's not and apparently it's not Zelensky's masterpiece yet. Research what she told him. She would know. He would know. So like, see, he's like such a nice man.
They all seem that way when you first get here.
Kind of remind me of Daddy.
All right. Well, I think we got pretty much what we need. Any you have any more questions here?
Well, I mean, I don't know what to ask you in these sort of matters. I just hope you find my sister. And hopefully she's not gotten herself into trouble or anything. Oh, I do have her apartment key. If that would help. I wasn't sure.
That definitely help.
Yeah.
Here you go. She gives the key and the address of her apartment, and she said, "Oh, yeah. Also, you can here's my contact information near the hotel if you need me or anything." Yeah. Yeah, your boss said that you'd be able to handle everything. I mean, I don't know how these matters work, but I just hope you find my sister for anything war.
We'll do the best we can. Don't you worry about a thing.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry if this question's
Oh.
Does Sir happen to have any devices that you knew of, at least? Break out the
Make a psychology check.
Who, all of us, or just Nick?
Well, anyone's in the room with her can make a psychology check.
Yeah.
Nope.
Everyone's rolling 90.
Yeah, no way in hell.
Oh dear God! No. She was a good girl. She was raised right. I mean, just because she went on the screen didn't mean she was like some of those stories you hear. She wasn't like that girl in that Fatty Arbuckle. Oh dear God! Oh dear God! Good thing the Hayes. Good thing old Mr. Hayes is taking care of that now. Doing that on the screen.
Yeah, I feel my psychology role was just as me. I'm like, yeah, sure, she's a good girl. They're all good girls.
I'm really embarrassed because that's what my degree's in.
Well, riding around doesn't always work.
I guess I was reading the wrong books.
You're supposed to read the ones that are close. Stay on.
Ah.
I pull out my cotton mask.
So anyway, you have any more questions for Virginia, or
what are some of the other movies that your sister was in?
Let's see. Where are those clips? Let's see. Here we go. She once had a supporting role back in February, a movie called End of Love. Done by some guy named Miles Desmond. And then after that, she did like a couple of bit parts and things that never actually got made, and somehow got picked up by Mr. Slinsky. That was like a really big deal for her.
Have I seen any of these movies?
End of Love is the only one that actually appears to have been made, and the rest of them were just things that they filmed but never actually finished producing. They film but don't always put them out on the screen. Yeah, if your character like a rom-com, then yeah. Otherwise, no.
I think I'm all set. You guys all set?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So, with that, Virginia Maureen leaves your confirmation, leaves a key to Lorraine's apartment, and leaves you to your own devices. HR, as you wish. Where do you wish to go off to?
All right.
I say we go to our apartment first before anybody messes anything.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think we should be talking to this agent too. He might know a few things that the sister didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can run down anything about these guys, the agent, the director, the studio, this Negri girl. We can run down all that. We check with her old boyfriend. And
Maybe we should
Buster.
see if we can get the police report there, Jack.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get that. And maybe we'll take a look at the studio too. Anybody ever hear of Mintz Brothers Studios?
I heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
So I think
Kind of on
maybe,
their way up. They're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
maybe we check some back issues of Variety to see if we can run down any information about these guys.
Hmm. That you can. So, all depends which one you want to do first. Run down background or look at the apartment, look at the studio.
Well, what I'm thinking is, let's run down the background on the things that would be public knowledge, like the studio, the director, the agent, this rival actress, and then see if we can't interview the boyfriend.
And we could also just split up and do this. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah,
a couple
yeah.
people go look up the information, and a couple of us go check out the apartment. Save a little time on that before we have to go talk to those gentlemen.
That you can. All right. So who's going to do what?
I'm rolling like crap, but if anybody needs my library use, I'll go with them. Otherwise, I'll go to the apartment.
Yeah, I'm pretty high on that end myself.
Library use?
Because I may sound a little from across the tracks, but I did go to college.
Mama ain't raised no fools. I'm highly educated on my own.
Okay, so why not Lucy, you and Sam go check out run down the paper trail, and then Brock and I'll go and roll her apartment, see what we can find, and then we'll meet up here when we're done. Then we can split up the interviews for the people.
Sounds like a plan.
Sure thing, Jackie, baby. Because I'm calling you that for the rest of the game now.
Call me Bishop.
Oh no, it's Jackie, baby. Because I know it irritates you now.
Well, let's see. For those of you who go to the library, you get a nice fire architectural treat indeed. It's a building. Let's see. Imagine someone trying to build an Egyptian temple, but in square gray blockish form.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Art Deco pretenses.
This is the most absurd library I've ever seen in my life.
I love this town.
High vaulted ceilings. The floor was laid just a year before.
Lizzie just kind of shakes her head looking at the building like, I will never understand these Westerners.
It is indeed built to that sort of excess. Because they could.
That's what earthquakes are for.
So anyway, as you enter in there, you have refined molded ceilings. You have the front desk reception, and with that, you go. The receptionist goes, "Hello, is there anything to help you find today?"
Yeah. Would like to see anything you got on the Mintz Brothers Studios. New microfiche.
Way too early.
Do they have microfiche then?
No, it would be just
No.
newspapers.
Yeah.
Any newspapers, variety,
Yeah, yeah.
Your periodical section.
Yeah, newspaper morgue is it would be more along the lines of that. And with that, can you give me a library use roll? One of you.
I made it
All right.
real good.
Excellent. Okay, and we'll get back to that in just a minute. Meanwhile, across town, we are at the apartment of Laura Angel, also known as whose true name is Laura Morgan. Let's see, living at the living at the Highview apartment. Actually, wait, no, her name's not Morgan. Actually, real name is Mankiewicz. There we go. Yeah, Morgan's the other side of the family. Anyway, Highview apartments. A nice sort of two-story U-shaped building. Not too nice, but not quite dilapidated either. You know, about average-ish. Apartments on the ground floor. You know, people walk around the quad and whatnot. But yeah, you can just easily walk up to a door and lock it. They didn't particularly have police tape or the procedures for police tape back then.
Does this apartment look like the kind of apartment that an actress who just started out has like a few minor roles and would be able to afford?
Give me a roll on that.
A lot of my rolling.
Let's see. What would be a good skill for this anyway? Dang it. Yeah, give me a no roll. Actually, we're just dump that no roll.
I made it.
Yeah, you think so, but it's just nice enough to where maybe a little help from somewhere might have made the rent easier. Depends what the furnishing's like inside.
I think this girl's got a sugar daddy.
Gotta shoot or something.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm knocking the door. You see, it's a very clean apartment. Let's see. Mostly filled with like stuffed animals, large stacks of a magazine called Photoplay, which actually was what they called film scripts back then. Photoplays. Let's see. And a framed poster of the movie End of Love.
Oh, really?
Yep, that's right there in the front room. Let's see. There's also a bedroom and a kitchen in the bathroom.
I gotta take a leak. Go to the bathroom.
Yep. Let's see. The bathroom. Let's see. It's almost surgical in its cleanliness, actually. Yeah, that you could eat dinner off of there, and probably feel perfectly fine afterwards.
Something's wrong with this room. Is there a medicine cabinet?
Yes. See, you got some Bane's headache powder in there, a few other girly makeup things of that sort.
I use my coat sleeve to open up the medicine cabinet.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what's in there.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. As you're looking around, let's see. There's also a. You also it's like a copy of like Lord's Prayer right there in the kitchen, and can you give me like a spot hidden roll? Either one of you actually can, or both of you. One of you doesn't make it.
I didn't make it.
I made it.
Okay. What you're noticing is not something, but the absence of something. Because you're not finding a purse, a pocketbook, house keys.
Is there any food in the refrigerator?
There's a little They didn't have refrigerators back. Well, it would
An ice
have.
box.
Yeah. Okay, icebox maybe, but yeah, not really a lot of food there in the apartment.
Does your bed look like it's been slept in ever?
It's perfectly made.
Perfect.
Yep, got a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. The stuffed animals are neatly arranged on top. The whole room is set.
Is there a layer of dust?
Let's see. Little bit. Couple of days.
I think this girl was kidnapped. Don't touch anything. Oh wait, they didn't have fingerprinting, did they?
No, I think they would have had fingerprinting then.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that
they had,
started in the 1890s, I
I don't
think.
think they had a
Yeah.
database.
Might not have been that great at it, but I think they would have had it.
Put it this way: your police department depended upon where you live. If you're out in the sticks, your local sheriff was basically a guy who had a gun who everybody liked, and that's about it for the job.
Sheriff Cletus!
Exactly. In the city, your cops might be said to be competent sometimes, but they were not always good at it.
Confident is up to determination.
And don't even get me started about prohibition agents. Those guys are just terrible.
Is there anything behind the poster?
No, actually. Although, I will say with that role, you also do find there is like a small appointment book there. Well, there's all address book actually. Yeah, there's an address book there. Yeah, flip from. Do you want to flip through it, or do you want that to later?
I'm going to take it.
Okay then. Take an address book. An address book. Meanwhile, back to the library. Getting back to you guys. So as you're going through, you find out this about good old Mintz Brothers. They were a small production company, only a few years ago, by a couple of brothers who were in the dressmaking business, and then decided to shove some money into a small project. It somehow made them more money in dressmaking, and then they just moved out to California and kept pumping money into films, and it kept paying off. Because the film industry is making money hand over fist right now. It's
Interesting.
yeah, it's the age where the studio system was running strong and it was only just beginning to have problems. Yeah, basically you work for a studio, you are owned by them.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And used up so you can't work no more.
Yep. You don't get out of a contract so much as they maybe rent you out to some other studio for a couple
Until you wither away and dry and blow away in the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind that there was a family business back then.
We've all seen Three Amigos.
Ah, yes. Oh, yes, and also, let's see, getting further on, one of the big names when we're looking up Morris Brothers pictures is Alex Solinsky. Man is a Russian emigre, came over, not during the revolution, he came in a couple years after actually only a couple years ago, back when Lenin was apparently getting on his deathbed. And apparently something happened, and he had to quickly leave town. And so that's why he's there with the Mintz Brothers. Is that he made one pick for them that paid off, made a few more that failed, one that failed miserably, made a bunch of cowboy picks that really made them some money, so they could do yet another movie that also kind of paid off. And Unbroken is his latest thing. And
Now, do we see anything regarding Morris Harrison, the agent?
He's a name that crops up a lot. People in town. He's mostly in like the he's got like lot of B actors in his stable. No one's really broken out yet from his Rolodex.
All right. Now, did he just start having success with these, or has he been around for a while, or is he still relatively new?
Yeah, Morris Harrison has been around for a while.
All right.
He's not quite as old as the California film industry, but he
Close.
is close. Yeah. Yeah, he's a mid-level agent who recently just had a pretty good relationship with Morris Brothers, and Vince Brothers, and that's about it.
All right. What about Selinsky? What do we see on him?
Let's see, as I said, Russian immigrant.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You already got
This
that.
is Claire.
Yeah,
That's right.
and let's see, his first movie in the stateside was a film called Unfaithful. Typical full-time hustler, sassy girl. That's sort of story spins out. Then standard boilerplate material that received a lot of rave reviews. And then after that, he did a movie called Black Mass, which is an adaptation of a Louise Malle novel, and that ended up weird for some reason. It failed miserably, and it was called blasphemous and disturbing by upright people. Then he made a bunch of cowboy flicks, and Woods Brothers continued to make money off of them. And after that he moved on to this current movie, Unbroken, which is going to come out later on this year.
All right. My bad. All right.
Claire. We can fun on Claire.
Claire Nigri. Yes. German stock recently came over a couple years ago. She and Selinsky hooked up on his film Black Mass, actually, and they've been together ever since. Let's see. Give me another library use roll, actually.
Both of us are loosely this time.
Let's see. We're gonna go with both of you can give me libraries in this one.
Oh, I made it real good.
Okay. With that, you find another little tidbit. Selinsky and Claire Nigri are 2 out of 4 of a group known as the Net. It was basically from a term Selinsky once said, where that I cast my net short but deep. And so yeah, it's him, Claire Nigri, and 2 guys, Miles Desmond and Oswald Lemel. Oswald Lemel is a guy who makes runs his own studio, Lemel Pictures, which does a lot of animation work, featuring a cartoon rabbit.
Interesting.
Yeah, Miles Evans is also with Mintz Brothers, and interesting enough, directed the film End of Love.
What about Reginald Tyler?
Let's see. Actor for Mintz Brothers. Basically, does a lot of swashbuckling and some cowboy flicks with him. Didn't run anything for Selinsky. Did a bunch of things for Miles Desmond. Pretty much his reputation for being a nice, easygoing sort of guy. That's pretty much what you get on him, because yeah, there's not a lot. He doesn't really have the personality to earn a lot of interest outside the picture.
All right, but he's been pretty tied into the pictures worked on by the Net.
Well, Miles Desmond, yes. Like when you're really tied in, you're getting into a picture with Alexander Selinsky, who he is like the thing from Mintz Brothers right now. That's who makes him remarkable and fantastically successful.
All right. Do we see anything about industry events, like of appearances by our actress friend at Miss Angel at any like popular night spots or anything that they write about in Variety or any of the other articles?
Yeah, there's there's like not a lot of mention of that actually. She doesn't seem to do a lot of night appearances actually. Reason I'm finding it and making the papers.
Well, is she big enough to really be paid attention to? Because they said she had
No,
big.
actually.
No.
She's
So I
only
don't
had
think
like
they'd pay attention to her anyway if she was out.
Well, I'm just thinking because she was connected with Zelensky's picture, they might be
True,
you know,
it would be recent.
giving her a push.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what really shows up in the papers really is that Zelensky picked her. No one knows who she is, but then there's not a lot about her.
All right.
So a mysterious newcomer. That's the way they're playing her up.
Pretty much.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, most of the stories of Zelensky are about him and Claire, actually. Him and Claire out in town, him and Claire doing a tour, him and Claire are actually out east doing a promotional tour for Unbroken right now. That's pretty much it.
I smell a little jealousy here, Luce.
Could be a little bit deeper. I mean, Casting Couch knows everybody.
Mm-hmm.
They could have got her knocked up and have her tucked away somewhere.
That's true. Maybe we should go see how the others are doing at the apartment.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yay! By the power of plot, you're all together at the apartment building.
Whoa,
Do we get rings?
how'd you guys get here?
Ancient secret, honey. I'll never tell.
How did you guys make out here?
It's odd. I don't think this shit exists.
Really?
Her
Despite
apartment,
the fact that we got a sister for a client?
who says that her sister,
Cousin.
Italian
Cousin.
cousin, who says her cousin's claiming straight with us.
That's true.
Now, anybody could claim to be somebody's family.
True. And you know, they are footing the bill, so hey, who am I to judge?
So, why do you guys think that she's not real?
This apartment's never seen a person living in it.
Well, there's somebody that goes by that name because there's at least a few articles on her in the newspaper.
That's right.
Maybe we need to ask
Like
the when the last time we saw his tenant.
Yeah, I wonder if the landlord lives here. Or if, there's just a development property.
Well, there is a landlord. Let's see. Anyone would talk to him? There's a landlord's office there.
I'm knocking on his door.
I'll go with whoever's talking. Maybe I can put my good looks to some good use.
If not, there's other ways to deal with this.
I'm appearance 17. Maybe it'll work for me. And I'm not the one that wanted to be a star.
What's your intelligence?
No, I just hate pictures. I'm not in the movies.
Hey, each their own.
Rot your brain. Look at my cousin.
I know, I like a good book and a good picture, but can't say I hate them.
I didn't say I hate them, just not my thing. I've seen it use up too many girls. I don't want anything to do with that.
Yeah, but all this using up puts money in our pockets.
Yeah, but what's that money worth when you get strung out on a whole lot of stuff?
Yeah, well, we're in the fringe industry. We're not directly, in the pit. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I write about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say I told you guys that I write. You just don't know what I write. I've never seen anything you've written, Lucy. I know. I'm sure you've read something somewhere. Just won't tell you where.
So anyway, anyone actually talking to the landlord or anyone else in the building?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the landlord.
I think we're all showing up to the landlord.
That's gonna be awesome. Why are all these people at my door?
Ah,
Not gonna be there.
Cracking knuckles in the background.
I don't want to be mobbing this guy.
who's knocking on my door, card flabber? I told you, don't knock it before 9 a.m. It's currently 2 o'clock, by the way.
Look at the hall clock and start knocking again.
I didn't tell you. What? Who? What? No, we ain't got no rooms. What do you want?
So, what can you tell us about the dame that rents up in 2B? I'm just making up the apartment number.
I do what? Who are you people?
Just looking for somebody. There's a actress who's supposed to be living here, and well, I'm been a little worried about it. I hadn't seen her around the cafe lately, and her name's what's her name again?
Laura, well, she's known as Laura Angel now, her stage name wise, but she was Laura Mankiewicz when she was.
I'll call her real name, Laura Mankiewicz.
Oh God, why are you people? I'm trying to tell you.
Well, I'm just concerned. I mean, she was a friend of mine. I'm going to fast talking. I'm not gonna lie on this one. And I'm just concerned. You know, she hadn't been seen lately. Starting to get a little worried. You know, sometimes fellas can get a little rough around here.
What? I'll tell you. Wait, are you cops? You don't
No,
look
we're
like
not cops.
I'm
We're
a cop,
travel
sir.
agency. We're just our family's concerned about her whereabouts. When was the last time you saw her?
Let me think about that. She gave me the rent on the somebody gave me. I got the rent on the 20th, I think.
Who gave
That's
it
something
to you?
like-
Who gave you the rent?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's some girl. It's just a drop by. What was the name again? Ellison. Yeah, some girl named Sally Ellison used to drop by. She always used to drop by Laura's rent. I don't know about it. I don't ask those kind of questions. This is all Daddy gets rent money. No, man.
So somebody came by and paid her rent for her, but it wasn't her. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right. Go on.
Did she
Dad needs his wake up drink first. And then he walks inside. You can follow him in.
Well, if he didn't close the door, yes, we
He did not close the door.
Just follow him in.
Anyway, so there's like a coffee pot on the stove. He lays down mugs of some sort there. That's pouring out for you.
Yeah, I imagine
There
this
you go.
dude's like in an old nasty tank top from his boxers that have holes in them.
Quite possibly. Anyway, so he pours. There you go. Here's some Good Morning America. A cup of that. Yeah. There you go.
If I do a spot hidden in this place to try and see if there's any booze hanging around.
I think he just used that openly.
That
He wasn't really hot in that.
you don't
Okay.
see
So I
any
asked him for a
booze.
drink.
You don't see any booze, but the coffee tastes like it was made 3 times before you drink it. You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
god.
Oh, so you mean old granddad's blend?
Yeah. That's that coffee you'll find on this coast, I tell you what. Won't find better coffee anywhere. Yeah. There we go.
My tincture to get the beats out of my mouth.
Waking up, yes. Anyway, what were we talking about again?
talking about the lady up in 2B. When was the last time you saw her?
Oh,
I know
right.
you said that somebody else dropped the rent off, but when did you actually see her?
Oh, right. I think it was like the 20s. Yeah, there you go, 26. Yeah, she just came over. I remember that now. Woke me up from my rest. Dang honking horns for getting me up from my rest. Yeah, I saw her running out in that fancy man car. Seriously, bring him up there for his rest. And then she up and doesn't come back. And then they got people disturbing my rest.
What kind of car was it?
Yeah, you know, one of them Duesenbergs, with all the nice shiny bits on it.
You called her a whore just now. Were you actually saying that she is a
No,
prostitute?
a Duesenberg is a really nice American car that no longer exists.
Okay, but it existed back then.
Unfortunate.
Oh yes, it existed back then.
Okay.
You a prostitute?
What? None of these girls do that kind of thing. I don't tolerate that. No. We run a clean place here. Yeah. No, I just don't let my sleep get disturbed. Prostitute. What kind of place do you think I'm running here?
Well, you just called her a whore. I thought you might have misheard you.
That's just when I was like my rest disturbed.
Did you get a license plate number
License plate?
on that
No.
Duesenberg?
No. Why would I look for a license plate? So just
Well,
start arrest.
you seem like you're a very observant man. You like to keep track of the people who live in your apartment.
Oh, because she disturbed my rest. She woke me up.
Well, how are you supposed to report that Duesenberg to the proper authorities if you don't get a license plate?
These girls always have some young guy, whatever, coming in, honking the horn at the wrong time of the day.
Do any of us have a picture of her? I would assume that.
You may have one if you wish. I mean,
All right.
what was thing to
Say
have?
we have one.
Yeah,
I think we have one.
Show him the picture and say, "Is this the woman that lives in that apartment?"
Yep, that's her. Yep. You know that nice screen time. Oh yeah. Yep, indeed. Getting all that nice screen time. I'm gonna have a star living here. And that means I can cash in. Oh yeah. When she moves out of that apartment, I'm gonna turn that thing out. But now she's all
That is
washed
so
up.
sleazy. Oh, I can feel the filth coming off him from here.
How long has she been renting out that spot?
Since about 25. Last year. Yeah, last year. Yeah, she moved in.
Did anybody else come with her to sign the lease, or did she do it herself?
Well, it showed up. Name was on the lease she gave me. But yeah, she never actually brought me the rent money. Someone else, that Sally girl always did.
Well, what I'm asking you, did she have a gentleman to help her out with the particulars of the rental agreement?
Probably, but
Probably.
I never actually saw him. I never actually heard the name. But
You got a last name that's
So you just sign whatever rental agreements are put in front of your face?
she looked like a nice. Hey, she looked like a nice girl. I know a bad girl. Believe me, I know.
I trust your judgment, sir. Could you tell us what the Sally lady looked like, please?
Let's see. She was, not too tall, too short. Got the dirty blonde hair. Got as she's describing her, they all give me a no roll.
I made it.
Dag nabbit, dice! Come on, work for me.
Description-wise,
Oh, I made a flying colors.
he sounds a lot like Virginia Morgan.
That's what I was thinking, and it's Virginia that's been coming to pay.
Mm.
Yep, it sounds a lot like her. I mean, a lot of people can fit that description, but sounds a lot like her.
Peculiar.
I think we gotta pay Virginia a visit later.
Indeed we do.
Yo.
And some questions for that young lady. So thank you for your time.
Ah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
So sorry to disturb your sleep, sir.
Yeah, don't
that's
take no
fine.
municipals.
Yeah. Yeah, just remember, don't spend too much time near the man girls. You know, it doesn't end well. You know, you heard about that firebug case. You know, they end up with a girl like that, and then you wake up and I was with that girl 2 days ago. Go, man, that's not a good, not a good feeling. No, don't spend time in the prostitutes. Don't do that. Man,
Firebug case, huh?
Yeah, heard about that? That guy that run around setting fire to the loose women. Not be prostitutes. What other kind of women we set fire to?
Well, you know, it's hard to say why somebody go do something. So you say there's some gentleman been running around setting women on fire.
All the papers. Yeah, it has been in all the papers. There's 2 incidents so far. The second incident actually got in the papers. Dead girl setting fire in a hotel room.
Interesting.
I think we just found something else to check out, gentlemen.
Man, enjoy the coffee if I can. It's a special blend. Yep.
Oh, yes, sir.
Guaranteed to keep you awake.
I believe that, sir. It probably also peeled the paint off of the car, but...
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let me give you a card. If you hear anything else, give us a call, will you?
Will do. Yeah.
I slip a couple of bucks underneath the card for him.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely keep an eye out for that. Yeah, definitely. Yep. No, I heard.
And me, I slipped back to my sipping whiskey. I mean, my coffee.
I heard that girl down the hall might be a socialist. Not sure if you know any guy. Not sure if you know anybody who might want to report that. But yeah, that might be a thing.
We'll keep a good eye on that, sir. Thank you.
All right. How many other apartments are there in the building on her floor?
There are about 5 on the floor, and 5 more above. It's only about 2 stories, so 10 apartments total.
That's what I figured. All right.
You can check the neighbors, see if they
That's what I'm thinking.
Weird.
So how often did that Duesenberg show up?
Earlier at the one, so I was around 4 that night. Serving my arrest, you know. Serving an American man's arrest. I fought overseas, I tell you. I saw things. I was there with the hunt down.
You see what you went and did?
Anyway, so yeah. Knocking on a few doors. Give me what are the lowest luck score here?
Lowest luck?
Minus 60.
Yeah.
Mine's 40. It's probably
Mine's 70. I'm up there.
All right. See, give me that old luck roll.
I made it.
Okay, congratulations. After knockouts indoors, getting a lot of no knocks, you eventually run into someone who actually cares enough to answer your questions.
Huzzah.
Hello. Yep. Yeah, you got Eugenia Martin, secretary for an accounting firm.
I was just going to say secretary to the stars. Like, how many stars need secretary?
Everyone, baby, everyone.
Most of the stars are still secretaries.
Exactly. Or cocktail girls.
So, what can I do for you all this evening?
When was the last time you saw Virginia, or what's her name?
Laura Mankiewicz or Laura Angel?
Laura Mankiewicz.
Guessing no one's got Mankiewicz in a while, but saw like a couple. I saw her on the 25th actually. Yeah, remember because the police detective kept asking me until I finally remember. Yeah, it was like that night. She came in. There was a horn honking. A little while later, she left. Before that, she'd been in and out a little earlier that day. I was sick with yeah, I don't know. Dang. Yeah. Well, you don't need to hear my problems, but I was sick there. Just watching outside. Saw her coming a few more times before that. Cab here, cab there. Then that car picked her up that night, and that was the last time I saw her.
What kind of car was it?
Yeah, one of them Duesenbergs,
What color was that car?
Yeah, it was like a basic black with nice silver trim on it.
Didn't happen to get the license of that Duesenberg, did you?
No, didn't think that was important. No,
Did you recognize the driver?
couldn't see him from there. Couldn't see him there. Just saw Laura, walk in the car and drive off.
How did she seem the last time you saw her? Did she seem agitated or just like normal?
Yeah, just seemed like a little, just seemed a little excited, she stopped by a little bit, said that they were doing reshoots for that movie of hers, and she's hoping this was a week we would be happy for her. Maybe it would lead to more parts for her. So it was like a big start. Yeah, we were.
You seen anybody coming in their apartment? But since you last time you saw her,
No, not besides that detective of the LAPD. What's his name? Rhodes. Yeah.
Do I know Rhodes?
Let's see. Yes, yeah. You remember him as he was leaving? He works out of the Hollywood precinct.
What did I think of Rhodes as a detective?
He's not the best, nor is he the worst. He is a guy who will do the job and maybe occasionally solve it, and occasionally things that get solved. But the right boxes will get checked off.
so he's Captain Average.
Yes, he'll check off all the boxes to say he did the job.
My God, that paperwork will be filled out correctly.
Exactly.
Yeah, did Miss Mankiewicz or Angel have any regular visitors that you happen to see?
No. Never really heard anything from her. She didn't really keep much company. She was like really busy with the film as of late. She was like a nice, quiet girl,
Interesting.
Yeah, that was about all I really knew about her. She was nice. Occasionally play a little canasta.
Did she ever have any family visit?
No. She always spoke to her mom and dad back home, but she didn't really have time with them. When she actually did her career, actually started picking up.
Never mentioned a cousin or anything like that that might be in town?
No, didn't hear about any cousins or anything.
Describe the Virginia to him. It's like, do you ever see somebody looks like that around there?
Yeah, I've seen her come stop by the landlord or once a month or so. That was his niece or something.
Did you ever hang out with Miss Markowitz socially?
Yeah, as I said, we occasionally talk here at the apartment, play a little canasta, but yeah, no, she was always so busy, and I was making more regular hours, so never really had much time.
Never went to the bingo hall.
Not that age. 35, not 65. Push the shuffleboard yet.
She ever mentioned seeing anybody at the Twilight Cafe?
Oh yeah. Oh, she used to. Oh yeah, she used to work there. I've been there. It's a nice place, you know. Lots of new girls who just get their start cozy there. Yeah, it's a nice place though. Pretty good food.
All right.
Thank you for your time.
You've been coherent.
Thank you.
And should you remember anything else, here's that card. I don't pay her.
Thank you.
Imagine
I
the
don't
neighbor
want to
looking at you
offend
like,
her virtue.
what? Coherent, what? We don't be getting any calls from him.
So, where to next, people?
Hey, good question, because we might have stumbled upon some things here. The girl setting on fire thing has to be scratching my head a little bit. She's been missing for a while. We might need to see when the last girl was found.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe we should
This
check
is sounding fishy.
check into that police report there, Bishop.
Of course, we could also stop by the cafe, see if anybody's seen her there since recently.
Mm-hmm.
Have a
We need to have
studio
a
we
little
can
Tom
check out.
Morgan.
Yes, we haven't had a talk with him yet either. So many ways to go.
And so much time available.
I know. So many roles to fail.
Oh yes.
I'm personally curious about this Lewinsky guy.
Well, I'll go and
Sorry.
Hmm?
Yeah, I was going. Steve said I was going to, and then he turned it back.
Did he freeze?
well, I'll
Now
go
he's moving.
take a look at the police report.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go check the diner. Anybody want to come?
I'll go with you.
Okay, by the power of next thing. Moving on. We'll start off with the LAPD getting the police report on the. Or we're looking at the police report on, by the way.
All right.
See, what do you want the police report on, by the way?
On her disappearance, whatever. What's his name?
Oh. All right.
Was,
Yeah, I recall. Haley Rhodes, yes. So yeah, paying a visit down the LAPD precinct. Yeah, it's a typical precinct house. You know, built it out of brick, and they built it basic and cheap, and they didn't really spend much time on it after that. Anyway, they turn around and go, oh, give me a credit rating roll actually with a slight bonus on that.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. What did you roll?
I rolled a 26, and my credit rating is 25.
That'll be enough. So yeah, they are not going to instantly lynch you upon seeing you.
Boy.
Oh God!
Well, that's good.
It's Jack. Are you Jack Bishop?
Bonus.
You're back, Jack Bishop.
Quick, boys, put the ropes away.
What are you?
Get
doing?
the rope.
What are you doing here? What? What are we doing here? I don't think they were going to let you back on the force.
Yeah. Get it all out.
There was that
You
thing in the
freaking clown.
papers about
You freaking clowns.
another thing. Didn't you invent 3 different witnesses that never existed? I heard you
Wasn't
took
quite like that. Don't you have a parking ticket to go give somebody? Look, I need some information. There was recently a disappearance of a Laura Merkowitz, also known as Laura Angel. She's an actress involved with the movie out of Mintz Brothers Studios.
Oh, right, 3rd floor. That's missing persons. Yeah. All right, yeah. Go up there. Yeah, we got real crimes to solve here.
Okay, go solve your real crimes like burning women. How's that working out for you?
Not our precinct. That's San Francisco. That's San Francisco. Not our problem. Nope.
All right, so I guess I go up to the 3rd floor.
Yes.
I'm the bird on my way up.
Yep. Arrow.
Go to
You're the Jack Bishop, huh?
the duty officer of person.
Yep. Road's over.
Yeah, I'm Jack Bishop.
Yeah, we got a sideshow. We got a sideshow for you. What? Oh God! Jack Bishop, are you? Oh, so what? Oh, tell me, if you found a lawyer to look like for me, because that would really help in this case. So I could just shove her into a box, tick it off, and call it day. God, I hate missing persons. Those are worthless cases. No point whatsoever.
I've got a missing person I'm working on. Laura Minkowitz, Laura Angel. Ever heard of it? One of your boys.
I'm working that. Yeah, we're doing that.
I was wondering if I can get a copy of the report. It's for her cousin.
Cousin? Cousin? What cousin?
A Virginia Morgan.
Okay. Yes. All right. That cousin.
High, blonde.
Yeah.
I mean that cousin.
I remember that. Definitely. Yes, definitely. You remember? Yeah. Very different case. Now, so she said she hired you.
She hired us. Yep. To try and find
Where's she staying at?
Where's who staying at? The cousin?
Yeah, where's she staying at again? I forgot that in my notes here.
Oh, I don't know. You gotta talk to Prattley about that.
Ah, God, that guy. Ah, God. Oh, yeah, so you're working at that place now? Oh, God. Couldn't even go for the least reputable. Anyway.
So much ribbing. So much shade! You can see it from
Laugh it
miles!
up, fuzzball.
Anyway. So, yeah. So you say that your cousin hired her, eh? Interesting. But, yeah, I'm looking around. Apparently she went to the studio, but she never signed in. I'm guessing she must have met somebody else out there outside the gates and then took off. You know how this goes. Girl meets some random guy. They go off for some horrible week. Go off some gala some weekend full of the disreputable things. These Hollywood people are. Then they all come back 3 weeks later. 3 sheets of the wind, and she's gotten herself out of trouble, and that's the end of the story usually. I'm betting that's what happened. Yep.
What do you got on this cousin?
Exactly what you got? Cousin, blondish, from Ohio.
Just something you said just didn't sit right with me when you said, "Oh, that cousin."
Yeah, I remember her. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. La. Yeah, that cousin. Yeah, I'm throwing names for some reason. Yeah, I remember her though. Oh, blondish and innocent looking, and oh, the wonder about her long lost cousin. Yes. Yeah, it'll all turn out in about 3 weeks. It'll all be fine.
Can I see a copy of the report?
Well, yeah, I don't know. That's a official police business, and I'd rather it not actually turn out to be more of that fake evidence of yours. This thing needs to be solved, not just paved over and only for a pothole to show.
Now, if it gets solved by us, and you get the credit for closing the case without doing any work.
I'm
gonna hit a persuade roll. Can I hit a persuade roll on this?
I would say this is more fast talk. Persuade would take longer, I would say.
Okay, fast talk's fine.
Yeah.
I made it.
Oh, right. Okay. I'll let you look at it. You can't take it with you, but I'll let you look at it. Okay, you have a police report, which pretty much consists of, yep, he went to the studio, you looked at the logbook, the logbook showed that she had not signed in,
Okay.
and nor has she signed out, therefore she apparently never made it into the studio.
Okay.
And that's it.
Had she made it to the studio prior to that?
He didn't really check that.
What a good guy.
Yes.
I'm glad I got fired from this penny ante force.
Hey, but the paperwork's done right.
Yes. It is neatly done paperwork.
Guys, I dotted the
Triplicate. Damn it.
Forget about it.
Well, thanks, guy. When we close this case, I'll make sure you get your fair share and your due.
Yep. Fine police work there. Yep. Yep, definitely fine police work.
You know, if you close enough of these, you might be able to get on homicide. Now that's fake.
Yeah, I know.
That's where the money is.
Anyway, so I also forgot to mention he did apparently it did also list that he questioned the head of security, Ward Fredericks, about the logbook, and got the copyright from him. Does mention that the head of security for Brother CEO, Ward Frederick. So yeah, you guys went. Yeah, that's right. You guys went to the restaurant. That's right. Sorry about that. All right, as you're. Anyway, so yeah, you're over there at the restaurant. Let's see, Silver Spoon. It's called the Silver Spoon. Nice just sort of place. Lots of young girls working there. Beyond the counter is a somewhat older, slightly roughish-looking guy sitting there, just seeing the glasses.
Hey, pal, you got a minute?
Oi. Yeah, I do. What do you need? What can I get for you?
Looking for somebody who used to work for you. Her name is Mara Mekowitz.
Oh, Laura! Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I
That's it.
remember her. Oh, good Laura. Good girl. Not too wild, not too, not too stupid. Yeah, just trying to make her way out here. Yeah,
Yeah, I heard.
breaks your heart. I heard.
I heard she's gonna be a big star now, but she still makes some time to mingle with her old friends here.
I know. She was just making it out here, and then she nobody disappears. Not like her at all. Not like her at all.
Hmm. When was the last time you saw her?
It was a couple days before she disappeared. Actually, she stopped by here. Always just say hello to the girls and whatnot. Just telling them about her new big part. The director is working her extra hard to get the filming done.
So, you remember seeing her driving around in a Duesenberg?
Never seen that. Yeah, that's one of the studio exec cars. Never seen her on.
Oh,
Heard her rolling
one
around
of
those.
those studio exec cars. All right.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
ever see her come in with one of those studios execs?
Nah, no. She never flash around that much.
Oh, all right. So did she just come in by herself, or did she ever come in with friends, gentlemen?
Well, I remember there was one guy who came in, and Nathan, a while back, about last year.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
didn't like the guy. And one of them guys, comes running up your daughter's driveway. You come rolling down with a shotgun, make sure that he goes right back down the way. You know what I mean?
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
One of those
Yeah, I don't know
types.
that type.
yeah. Dang it.
What about you ever see her come in with any girlfriends or anything? Or did you describe Virginia to him?
Most of the girls here are friends, actually. She never really made a lot of friends out there in the studio. People hadn't quite made her way up there yet. And I remember one night she was talking about that Miles Desmond guy. That was saying he was just that he was looking at her a little weird, but if it ever got me on the look, she never said anything to me. But
Hmm.
yeah.
So did she ever come in with a girlfriend by the name of Virginia?
Nope, never heard anyone here. The only Virginia we had was a girl who
What
worked here
were
about a couple years back, but she went back east.
what about a Sally?
Sally, never heard about that either.
I described Virginia to him.
Nope, never saw that. Never saw one quite like that. Somewhere,
Okay.
but yeah.
So was she a good worker?
Oh yeah. It's all a dependable girl. Got them sweet, wholesome manners. Yeah.
She never
That's
rubbed
how
any of the other girls the wrong way, no?
No, she's never that type. Very, you always just kept everyone nice and mild and on an even keel. And
None of the
it's like vote for the president all over again.
none of the fellas come in here ever make weird looks at her, right? While she was still working here.
Fellas will look, but
Yeah, but you know when they give them that wrong look, the ones that you don't really trust.
yeah, they know not to do that around here. Let's just say that I've been around the block a couple times.
No, it's good to hear fellas like you taking care of your girls, son.
Yep, I was on the wrong side once, and I don't want to be on that side again.
Hmm. Yeah, we all been there one time or another.
Let's see.
All right.
That's all I can think of.
So, buddy, can I get a cup of Joe to go there, buddy?
Oh, of course, anything, but yeah, let me know if you ever need any help though with this.
And pie, you got any good pie?
Oh, of course, always got a nice slice of cherry pie, of course. But yeah, if you ever need help with Lord, just let me know. Me and a couple buddy boys of mine will be happy to assist in and putting things right. You know what I mean?
Oh, we'll make very good note of that, sir.
I'll
Yeah.
keep that in mind. Hey, why don't you take my card here and thanks a lot for your help.
Oh
I
yeah.
pay him for the coffee and the pie and I tip him
Happy.
generously.
Oh yeah. Good man. Good man.
I wait for the guy to leave, and then I ask Sam and Lucille, do you think we should question one of the waitresses, or like maybe they would know something about?
Maybe a couple of the girls, but if the last time they might know something, but I don't know, it's looking kind of dry around here. At least maybe one girl, see if she knew anything. Maybe we should have asked them which one was she the closest to around here.
I can find out by asking the waitresses. How many girls are working here?
About 5 or 6 right now.
Okay.
Does any of them look like they've been here for a while, as opposed to being, on the newer side and nervous?
Yeah, one of them, sort of dark reddish haired sort of haired girl.
Hey, Lucy, why don't you go talk to Red over there?
Sure thing. I sit in the area where that waitress is. Excuse me, ma'am. I hate to be a bother, but I got a few questions. You knew Laura, right?
Oh, Laura. Oh, Laura. Yes, I remember Laura. She, good girl. Everybody loved Laura.
It's a shame that
Also the storage, but stage. We were showing one time how she had to do this scene involving a chicken and a duck, and I can't tell the story right. I just can't. It was hilarious.
I'm sure you have your stories that you could tell that she's told you, ma'am. So, stuff. Did she ever mention anything about her new job to you?
You mean your Zelensky picture? Oh, yeah. She was always saying that Richard was just working her to the bone, But she said that he just want to get that perfect shot. He just kept talking about, but she was going back for like reshoots there last season where I heard. She said there was something wrong with the film or something.
She ever tell you how her and that Claire and the Gary chick would get along?
She never really talked about them much. All she talked about was the director, working her hard and whatnot. And she was just glad to be one of his films. He was getting really up and coming.
Well, I can imagine she was excited.
I remember that. Remember seeing was Cowboy Fix. My God, I wept for that scene. I never usually cry at a movie, but my God, when that little boy died, oh God.
She ever bring any other new friends around when she came to visit you guys?
No. There was somebody new around here. Well, except for Earl just in here every couple of months or so. Old Bert over there. He looks all rough around the edges, but
Well, I can tell he's a teddy bear at heart. He keeps a good eye out for you girls.
Yeah, he does.
She ever mention somebody named Sally? Or Virginia?
No, never even by that name mentioned her.
I motioned for Sam to come over. I'd just like to introduce you to a couple friends of mine.
Well, hello, any friends? What's your name again?
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Red. Name's Sam Nero.
Hello, Sam.
And
I'm Violet.
Violet, pretty
such
name.
a lovely name. I had a cousin named Violet back home.
Ah, yes, they do. Those who love that name.
So, that agent of hers never came by here, did she? Betty?
Her agent, yeah. Oh, that's right. He comes around here all the time, actually. Looking for new girls, whatnot.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
You been in today?
Not today, no, but he usually comes in like a couple times a week. He's always there. Always there. He's always doing his rounds trying to find that next girl. And there's a problem.
Yeah.
Laura discovered her.
You drive a Duesenberg by chance?
No, doesn't make. I don't think he quite makes that kind of money.
Well, you got to start somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, doesn't.
You seen any black Duesenbergs driving around here?
Yeah, a few. There's always like, Mr. Chaplin has one, and that what's his name? Forrester. The guy who did that movie that Woodrow Wilson liked. What was his name? Griffith. There we go. Yeah, I saw him one of those.
Anybody else that might not be in pictures, but maybe associated with pictures?
Some of the, some of the bigger studio execs, have them. They all have those, but yeah. I mean, but yeah. Well, was Harrison? No. Don't think he makes that kind of money,
All right. So, Brock, you got any questions for this nice lady here, or what?
No. No, I don't have any.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Violet.
You are a sweetheart, and I will certainly be back here to partake of the great food here.
Oh, you are just darling.
Oh, good conversation's hard to find in this town, sweetheart.
That is. Although I did hear that she did mention that Miles Desmond guy. I was always looking at her in the picture, in the love picture she did. But she's not.
Your boss mentioned that he'd been giving her some looks that was making her pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah, but she didn't. Yeah, she didn't. He kind of figured that out afterwards, but she didn't quite say it because she didn't want him going off on him. But yeah,
I understand. Don't want to go off half-cocked about anything. Well, if you think of anything, give her a card for the office. Please feel free to call us.
Of course.
All right.
Anyway,
so maybe we should regroup with Bishop there and check out this agent. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm all for finding out what Jackie Baby knows.
Part of me wants to stake this place out just to see if Duesenberg shows up. I don't know. I'm suspecting.
That sounds like an idea.
If not around here, maybe the apartment, because I don't think the Duesenberg's ever been here. Hard to say. I know this Miles guy is somebody we need to check out, but I'm wanting to know what this agent's got to say as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking we should leave the studios for last because that's going to be the hottest one to get into. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
We'll take care of the slow ducks first and then go for the fast ones.
Well, here's a couple of things that we can do. We can go and confront Virginia Morgan about what the hell. She's obviously holding something back or lying. We can take this address book that I stole and
You didn't steal anything. It's just a little borrowed.
no, I stole it. Cross-reference it.
I don't know how it happened. It just happened to find its way into my pocket. I don't know.
I wasn't with him. I was in the library. I know nothing.
Well, we can cross-reference the people in this address book with registered Duesenbergs.
That's an idea. You know anybody at the motor vehicles place?
Flash of a badge, a couple of bucks, I'm sure we can get in.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's definitely got a few places we can hit up.
Literally. Have we even looked through the address book yet?
No, I don't think we've even. I don't think we knew he had it till then.
Yeah.
Been running all over town.
Take a look at the address book.
Yeah, let's see if there's Zelensky in there or Morris Harrison. It's the agency, right?
Let's see. Yep, Morris Harrison and Slinsky will show up in the address book.
Does Virginia Morgan show up in the address book?
No, not at all. There is no Virginia Morgan listed at all.
No, Sally.
What was the other name?
Sally.
There is no Sally listed either in there.
There any female names listed other than Claire? Although Claire may be somebody we're checking out.
Claire is not listed there at all.
So no female names?
Let's see. There are some female names, you know. Let's see. It was like like Violet and Bernice. There's other female names. A couple female names in there.
What about people from the net? Zelensky, Desmond, Claire.
Desmond Miles shows up in there, and so does Zelensky. No one else. None of the other two do not. So Claire Legree and Oswald Lamel does not show up in there.
What about any addresses from Ohio?
There's Mom and Dad that's there. There's an Aunt Abigail, and that's about it.
What was that one? Abigail?
Yes.
There's definitely something screwy going on with this Virginia lady.
Yeah.
We should probably go talk to her. On the pretense of giving her an update of how far we've come.
By all means, let's go.
Before we rough her up. I mean,
Like a Bogart movie, we could slap her around.
It's the 20s. I won't exactly complain. Especially considering she's got us on this chase and she's shady. I'm not going to say a word if it happens.
hey,
I mean, this is black and white, right?
This
We're
makes
all-
for good writing.
I don't mind running around town as long as she's paying me by the hour.
I'd like to make sure
The mouse
she's
or
going to pay us at this
By
point.
the way, you're all getting $50 a day plus expenses.
Hey,
I'd like to
I
make
can't
sure
complain.
she's at least legit enough to pay us. Because if she's giving us fake name, she may just split.
Her on top of our pay.
As long as the check's clear, then we won't have to have a private discussion. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Dennis is in this game all of a sudden. Punch him in the face.
I punched the answers out of you.
Well, you know that's what I'm used to back east. So you know, I'm the product of my environment.
Well, honestly, where I'm from, they get answers in similar fashion.
So anyway,
Just do it a little more politely.
You guys making the move on her hotel?
Yes, sir.
Ah, yes. Well, good old Virginia Morgan, which is definitely her name, is staying at the Starlight Hotel. It's a rather nice upscale hotel. Not quite Ritz-Carlton level, but nice. Like, let's say Marriott.
Called the Starlight Hotel.
Yes.
And we were at the Starlight Cafe earlier.
Yeah, they
This is
got
what
the
happened.
Starlight theme going here.
But your keeper doesn't
People
think
weren't extremely creative back then. That's how we're going to pass that
We're
off.
gonna go with that.
It's owned by the same people.
Yeah.
Well, hey, the guy at the diner figured it would generate business. You know, big hotel.
Exactly.
It's the
It's
same thing.
marketing. It's marketing.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly
See,
what
what
happened.
really happened, his brother owns the hotel. He owns the cafe.
Yeah, of course.
You know, they had a big fight over the Starlight, and neither one of them wanted to give it up.
arriving
So-
at the hotel.
Go up to the desk. Ding ding.
Yes, yes, may I help you? Yes.
Yeah, we're looking for Miss Morgan, one of your guests here.
Morgan. Yes, she's staying in 9B.
Is she currently in?
Hold on, please. I'll wait for the room. Comes back a couple minutes later. Says, "Unfortunately, she's not answering. Not answering. So I don't believe she's in. Would you like to leave a message for her?"
Absolutely. Tell her we're from the Pratley Agency. My name is Nero, and we have some information regarding a business matter that she's engaged our services on. We can be
Okay.
reached at this number. Hand them the card.
Absolutely, sir. Yes, I'll pass this on to her as soon as I can. Yes.
Thank
And
you very much.
Cubby hole, and that's it.
Hmm.
So, and now, as we're going to fast forward this a little bit, so that it's now the next day. We're assuming that it's pretty much like 9 o'clock at night by the time that you'll do all this. So, yeah, you go home, get to bed. Wake up to the morning, two paper boys going, "Extra, extra! Firebug strikes again!" And there's, yes. And there, splattered on the front page, is a picture, not the corpse, of course. They didn't do that back then, but it's sort of like saying a 3-quarter profile shot of Virginia Morgan, although the name listed on there is Sally Ellison. Firebug kills rising actress. Firebug kills rising actress.
As an actress,
Yes.
butter my toast.
Yep. Yep.
This
The
man
story-
is playing us.
Yep. Story goes on to describe that Sally Ellison, niece of well-respected studio agent Morris Harrison, has apparently been murdered by the mysterious Firebug.
Oh, I think I know where we're going today.
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk to this agent now.
And that's where we're going to park the scenario for tonight. It's October the 2nd, and 1926.
We have a flame-broiled woman on our hands.
Yeah.
With our money, no less.
Yes. Your client is
Yeah, those
dead.
checks better keep coming in. I have to have a talk with this Harrison.
I'm curious right now, but once that curiosity runs off, I'm going back to the office and start reading the magazine.
Okay. So yeah, that's where we're going to park it tonight. What do you guys think?
Oh, this is great.
It's fun. Definitely fun.
Yep. It's a scenario where you might not solve all of it, but there is a lot to work through.
Nice.
Yeah. Any comments or suggestions or critiques or anything so far?
No, good, man.
No.
I'm
Excellent.
enjoying it.
No one's dead?
Not
yet.
yet.
Well, somebody's
I
dead.
know.
Yeah.
It's
Kidding.
It's like digging for oil. You gotta dig the hole first, then you fall in and break your leg, then you drag yourself out, and if you're lucky, you end up dead.
Well, we have a charbroiled spent fish
I said,
out.
we got a charbroiled.
So our client is charbroiled, so you know.
A missing person who may be dead.
Lucy is
everybody-
not pleased about this firebug right now.
Yeah.
For everybody watching, I have to recheck my email. It seems like the Friday night group told me that they had July 4th stuff. So if I'm remembering that right, then on Friday night I may do like Amnesia: The Dark Descent or something similar, just for something fun for people to watch. So we'll see. We'll see.
Excellent.
Good choice, good choice.
Well, Leslie, thanks for being the game master this go around.
You're welcome.
It was really
Thanks,
fun.
Willis. Thanks,
Yep.
Mike, for hosting.
Eventually,
Tom's
the
here
death
wasn't in much
and
this
insa-
time, but-
Don't worry, folks. The death and insanity is on its way.
I just want you to heckle Steve more. That was great.
Thank you, Steve.
We will probably see everybody Friday at 9 Eastern, and for sure we'll see everybody here next Tuesday for this game at 8 Eastern, and then we've got the Saturday night and Sunday video shows, of course. So, thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Good.
Thanks again, Wesley.
Folks.